I'm sure you remember on Wednesday's show, Dr. Suni Jani from Community Behavioral Health talked about the need for mental health services here on Delmarva. She also touched on the stigma that's attached to receiving treatment for mental health issues.
Well, today we want to tell you about an event that's mission is to, among other things, put an end to that stigma. That event is eRace the Stigma.
eRace, get it? Okay, so welcome Dr. Samantha Scott. She's a psychologist at the Child and Family Center and chair of the Youth Development Advisory Committee, or YDAC, and Lynn Sandy, who's the race director and a Youth Development Advisory Committee member. I got all that right?
Yes.
Okay, we got that part.
It's a mouthful.
Okay, so this is the fourth year.
Yes.
For you. What is it? What's going on here?
We started in 2015. It all started because my daughter was in need of going to residential treatment for mental health. Unfortunately, my insurance company did not pay for it, to our surprise. So some of my friends came together, wanted to find a way to raise money to help us out. And we're all runners, so of course it was like, well, let's do a 5K. So then it was like, all right, what are we going to call it? And immediately I said, erase the stigma, because I personally had felt that stigma.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do something to put an end to that. So anyway, that was our first year. And then, you know, we've continued each year. My mission personally was to continue it so that we can raise funds for other families who, you know, I felt just blessed to be helped out like that.
Sure.
And then we also wanted to continue our mission of promoting, or not promoting, taking the stigma out of mental health and providing education and just getting people to know that it's okay to continue to talk about mental health.
And you've actually expanded that reach over the years by partnering with the City of Salisbury and the Youth Development Advisory Committee. Dr. Scott, what is the YDAC?
Sure. So YDAC, the Youth Development Advisory Committee, was started in 2016 by Mayor Jake Day. At the time, there was a lot of conversations about maybe we need some kind of curfew for kids, and kids are out of control. And he said, maybe we actually need to get people around the table who work with kids and know the issues and the underlying issues, and come up with something more positive to address those issues and to promote positive youth development. And so that's kind of where YDAC was born a couple of years ago, and it's really grown. You know, hopefully people have heard of the community centers that are going up. And now this year, since we've got that underway, Mayor Day said, okay, what's next? And I said mental health. You know, every time we get people around the table, that's what gets brought up with a lot of different issues that are happening. And I already knew about the event. You know, I've helped out with it and participated in years past, and I said, this is an easy one for us to help with. Let's make this event big, and if we're going to lessen the stigma, we need to get everyone in the community there to really see the impact of this event and what they're trying to do. So that's kind of what YDAC has been championing for the last few months.
Okay, so Children's Mental Health Week is leading up to the race. What happens during the week?
Sure. So May is actually Mental Health Awareness Month.
Okay.
And then there's been a couple of groups across the bridge that started Children's Mental Health Matters Week about 10 years ago. And the Eastern Shore is just recently catching on. So basically, it's just a week to promote the destigmatization of mental health and the importance of promoting mental health wellness in kids. And so what we are going to do, and what YDAC has been working with the county, the city, we've got Warwick, SU, PRMC, the Board of Ed, all of these people are now on board to do a community-wide Spirit Week. And so there's a couple of components. You can go online to childrensmentalhealthmatters.org. And so schools are signing up to be champions, but also companies and individuals can be champions of this week. And then we'll send you information about the Spirit Week, and there's just different things you can wear throughout the week to promote mental health awareness and just kindness in the workplace and in schools.
And of course, you're having a mental health expo on the day of the race. What can people expect to see there?
Well, we have a lot of community organizations that have already signed up to have tables at the event. The event's going to be held downtown on the plaza. So all of the vendors, we're calling them vendors, but there's no charge to be a vendor. They're going to have their tables lined up with information that of the services they provide. We're going to have mental health organizations. We're going to have addictions organizations.
So 4 years in, Do you see progress in erasing the stigma?
I do. I do, because I feel like it's being talked about more on a little bit wider now.
A little more open.
And you know, since I've been talking more with Samantha and being part of WIDAC, just seeing the whole community come together, I'm pretty surprised at how many organizations are out there that I wasn't aware of, or maybe they weren't around 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
all right.
yeah,
Well,
it's
let's
been
go
great.
over the race details. It is Saturday, May 12th at 9 a.m. at Salisbury's Downtown Plaza. There's also a 1 mile run for people.
Or walk.
Or walk. The Mental Health Expo is going to be going on at the same time. That goes on until 12:30. We're going to have all the information if you want to sign up and get more information on our website, delmarvalife.com. Dr. Samantha Scott, Lynn Sandy, thank you so much
Thank you for having us.
coming in
Thanks
and
so
talking
much.
with us
Thanks.
this afternoon.